Hello and welcome. Time for a midday report. It seems as it's 4:33 p.m. Eastern Time. As of the recording of this video, my name is Derek. All bets trades of the like within each his own risk and their own reward. I'll try to get an end of the day video up in a few hours, 6 hours or 5 hours or such, depending on what happens throughout the rest of the afternoon and evening and night. 134 and 2/3 is the price of Litecoin. Really an update on what's looking to be that failed breakdown. I enjoy looking at this pattern where I see the result like, okay, well, here's the box that I like to draw, which means it broke down to a new leg lower. And then what I need to see it do quickly after that is re-enter the congestion area, which is this little area in here. Done that. It has re-entered that area. Now, it can spend a decent amount of time in there before the fast move, but usually on the failed move, fast move, again, you have that quick move back to the congestion area. You could easily spend an 8, 12 bounded periods. 12 times 4 would be 48. You could spend a couple of days even. Just going sideways like it did for so long before in the 130s up to 140. But in seeing such, if it does it, whether it's fast or in 2 or 3 days from now, gets above this level of resistance, well, that's the next step. And how I look at the failed breakdown and the fast move higher. And in such, you would see it. I mean, the move on this would be so clear within the 18. As if it happens amongst it, all the support that it had, if you have that quick red drop like it did, then a small up pause day, really a good pause day, meaning a bit better of a gain than you would expect for just a hang in there day, hang in where it closed, that is. But then to quickly rebound it in the 18 and then to leave the 18 and leaving the 18 average of highs at 142, 143, seeing that previous high area. And whether it's today, tomorrow, into Sunday, Monday, this thing will be poised for spectacular moves. And then getting above like 152 into this area here, 153, 154. It could be one of those lights out situations. Extreme volatility, hog wild market movements. And in looking at the potential for where the market has for its gain, when these things go, as we can see back in 2017 on two different occasions, they can pretty much go straight up. We look at the rate of ascent that it had from March 31st upwards to the start of May, and then again from November 16th ish up until December the 12th ish time frame. That was a straight up move. Here, we've had a most certainable, noticeable rate of ascent that stayed consistent, and it's a good rate of ascent. But in situation of trendline analysis, however this trend line is drawn in and the log scale, I mean that's not straight by any means. However, when you have that straight line, which would be probably somewhere right now close to the 190 fib line, breaking that to the upside, oh baby, that's where okay now the question becomes, oh, do we stop and just have a conservative move to about $300-400? Or does it really take that out and then talk about a significant leg higher? Maybe not quite that 2100 Fibonacci line, but 800 to 900 to 1000. These are all realistic situations. If this market can have that break of that upward trend line, but for now, as I've been mentioning within this failed breakdown, looking like it is anyway, because on the situation of reversal of trend, okay, there's the break of the sideways move. Establish a leg of support. No, that's normal. And then resist where you came from, which would have been like really in betweening, where this line is, upwards to about 132. It's a little above it, and you can still technically resist it. But that's why if you see it holding and staying above within this area, staying around 130, or technically, I guess you could even say 129, 128 change, 128 and a half, then that is holding in there from the gain that it's had for today. But the probability odds, so much for me to say, so many reasons to give a verdict. I know I'm not a jury or judge or anything, but a verdict for the case for phenomenal gains as we move into the start of July. Regarding the cross with Litecoin, with Bitcoin again. This double bottom formation, yeah, okay move, nothing too fantastic, but it's already had a breakout above this resistance at about the 106 handle. So now on any pullbacks, that's where I'm looking for an area for support. But this thing has been beaten down really badly. That in the reversal of this trend, and what a large second leg lower this was. Even the first leg from here to here, and in time, the amount of periods it took from point high to point low, then again from point high to point low. That was a lot of periods, and it was a good rate of descent. For first, it went down to the 18 handle, down to 14. Then it went from the 15.2 handle down to the 959. So a decent 50%, 30% type declines. And I can just go, if not faster, usually faster, not only for cryptos, but given the bar of the down move that was set, moves going up faster than they go down, meaning less periods on the way up than on the way down, is very normal. And that's why oftentimes in these crypto markets, I'll say, when these cryptos are ready to go, oh boy, baby, will they ever go. So then, when we look at this, say really short term, it's been a phenomenal run, and every time it's gotten outside above this 18, it got above it first here on the from the bottom, good leg higher, then it corrects it, then it leaves the 18 successfully on the 445 timestamp and has a phenomenal move. Then it again leaves the 18 successfully at 10 a.m. Shows some strength amongst the 18 average of highs for about 6 periods, and then really breaks out above it in here, and then coming back down the correctionary phase, attempting to break out on the 1500 handle. Um, Not quite successful yet, but still in this correctionary mode. If it goes back up again to the 134, it would be another reattempt to do so. And then, like all markets that are going to have to reverse, when you see this have a significant break below the 18 average of lows, the 18 will start to decline and we'd be establishing a level of support. But until, while it's in this 18, that's always a bull versus a bear battle in the correctionary mode for what has just occurred. And what has occurred, of course, was the rally last from this 1076 handle up to the 1154 handle. Now, of course, at 1125 where it stands right now. So it's just one of those wait and sees. I'm not going to try to make a prediction where we stand. I hope, of course, that it breaks out to the upside and has good gains, given that Litecoin is my primary holding. And I'd like to see some ratio trades get filled where I'd sell Litecoin for other coins. Ideally for me. And I mean, market will do what it does, and I can hope for what I want. So what I'm hoping for, or I can cheer for what I want, sort of like in a baseball game, you can cheer for whichever baseball team you desire. I'm cheering for Litecoin to have a nice little rally where other markets do its thing, meaning not copy Litecoin to the rate of a cent, and then have all of these just sell Litecoin like against pretty much everything, with the exception of maybe Bitcoin and the dollar. And then after that, so it stops going up, maybe it would go sideways or retrace lower a bit while the other altcoins go up. And then it would be buying the Litecoin back as those coins would go higher in price. That's what I'm going to be hoping for. But again, the market will do what it does. Thank you. And yeah, as far as the end of this video, I want to go over the comments and the ratings. And this morning's video, 209 views, 24 thumbs up, 0 thumbs down, and 3 comments. But before, 150 views, 19 to 0. 124 views, 18 nothing. 190 views, 22 to nothing on the thumbs up down. 188 views, 19 to nothing. 211, 21 to nothing, and then 23 to nothing, 17 to nothing, 26 to nothing on June the 25th. My last thumbs down, at least date-wise, would be on the June 24th video 5 days ago, where it was 26 to 1. And even before I start to notice, a couple of people didn't like my video. There was one thumbs down here, there was one here, there was 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, 7. Wow, wow. People really didn't, but a lot of ups, so 57 ups too. I'm not used to seeing 7 dislikes. Litecoin, $2,200 next after breaking 400. Well, 7 people didn't like that idea. Okay, that's their choice. But 57, their choice as well. They seem to like that part. Okay. 16 nothing. 2 nothing here. That's like a soccer score. But 16 views. How I add a new pairing to my computer game. Of course, that's only going to be for computer nerds whom are interested in what I'm actually doing. That's but 16 nothing. Remember, nerds make a lot of money. So introducing, if you know any smart people, mathematical geniuses, and uh, let them know about this channel, this idea, especially the buy low, sell high that I talk about, and let them know within their mathematical brain if what I talk about is an ingenious, awesome mathematical strategy. And I'm sure if they do their research on it, oh, they would most certainly agree. Thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great day. Bye bye.